My name is ADITYA and today our topic is cell, the structural and functional unit of life. The goal of this video is to cover these points. Now let's start with the first point. What is cell? Cell is the basic unit of life. Cell is the structural and functional unit of life. Structural means it forms the structure of the body, and functional means it carries out the vital functions that is necessary for survival. Cells can be compared to the bricks of the wall. As we can see here, the bricks are assembled together to form the wall. Similarly, cells are assembled together to form the body of the organism. Next, we have discovery of cell. Cell was discovered by Robert Hooke in 1665. He absorbed thin slices of cork under the microscope. He found a honeycomb-like structure under the microscope, and this honeycomb-like structure has small boxes in it, and these boxes were called as cells by the Robert Hooke. Next, we have varieties of cells. We see many buildings that are of different shapes, sizes, but they are made up of similar bricks. Similarly, in our living world, there are millions of living organisms that are of different shapes and sizes. Next, we have shape of the cell. Depending on the function of the cells, they are of different types. White blood cells in our blood are irregularly shaped. As we can see here, these are of different white blood cells: neutrophil, eosinophil, basophil, lymphocyte, monocyte. Similarly, red blood cells in our blood are round, disc-shaped structures we can see over here. Nerve cells. Nerve cells are long and branched. This is nerve cell. It is also called as neuron. Similarly, the smooth muscle cells are spindle-shaped with long tapering ends. This is smooth muscle cells. We can see this is long and these have a taper ends. Okay. Cell membrane also provides shape and rigidity to the cells. Next, we have size of the cell. The size of the cell has no relation with the size of the organism. Size of the cell is actually related to the function that the cell is performing. The size could range from millionth to few centimeters. The largest cell is of ostrich egg. We can see over here this is ostrich egg and this is about 15 centimeter, and it is compared to the quail's egg and hen's egg. It is very big. Smallest cell is of bacteria, about zero point 0.1 micrometer, and nerve cell is longest cell, and it is same in human and elephant also. Next, we have number of cells. The number of cells vary from organism to organism. Human beings, we have trillions of cells in our body, but amoeba, which is a bacteria, is made up of single cell only. Therefore, there are two types of organisms based on the number of cells. Unicellular organisms that are made up of only single cells, example amoeba and euglena. Multicellular organisms are made up of more than one cell, example humans, elephants, plants, etc. Next, we have organization in the body. We know that cells are the structural and functional unit of life. Now, cells performing similar functions are grouped together to form tissues, and tissues performing similar functions are grouped together to form organs. Now, two or more organs carrying out the vital function of the body forms the organ system. Similarly, in plant, different organs perform different functions. Roots help in absorption of water and minerals. Now, parts of the cells. Cell membrane provides shape to the cell. As we have discussed earlier, the membrane separates the cells from one another and also the cell from the surrounding medium. The membrane is also porous. Porous means it has fine pores, that holes, or and it allows the movement of substances inwards and outwards. Cell wall. Cell wall, cell membrane provides shape to the cell, and cell wall is extra additional layer that is required by plants for the protection. What kind of protection? Plants will need this cell wall for protection against high pressures, high temperature and other factors. Okay, cell wall is absent in animal cells. Next, we have nucleus. It is located in the center of the cell and is generally spherical in nature. It has a membrane known as nuclear membrane that separates the content inside the nucleus from the other parts. When we magnify the nucleus, we can see smaller spherical structures that is known as nucleus. And it also has the thread-like structures called the chromosomes, which is only seen during the cell division. Okay, these chromosomes carry genes which are responsible for inheritance. Cytoplasm. Next, we have cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is jelly-like substance present in between cell membrane and nucleus. And this is the place where most of the life function occurs, or we can say enzymatic actions occurs. It contains 70 to 80% water. Next we have vacuole. It is present in cytoplasm and it is filled with solutes and water. It helps to store food, water and waste, and it is surrounded by a single layer membrane which is called as tonoplast. The plant cells have large vacuoles in the center while animal cells have no or a few small vacuoles. Now next we have plastids. These are double membrane bound structure found only in plants. This contain either pigment or food. Chloroplast is this contain green color pigment which is called as chlorophyll, and the chlorophyll is necessary for photosynthesis as we know, and this is present in all the green plants. Chromoplast, this contain pigment other than green like yellow, orange, red, etc., and this give color to the fruits and vegetables as we can see in carrot, tomato and oranges, etc. Leucoplast. This stores starch, protein, and oil and are present in storage foods like potato and turnip. So, this was the video. I hope you liked it. Thank you.